Well, hello there. Bit of a different way to start a video in a tent on a campsite right now, which is our start point for a canoe trip with Simon, with a couple of other friends as well. And yeah, just need to get up, take this down. We've just had some pancakes and set off for the next couple of days, 3 days, something like that.
Grab the bank.
Bird. Of course, being in a canoe, got to have Simon with me. Who else?
I'm going to take one of you in a second.
Yeah. And this is George and Rachel.
Hello.
Cooey! Right, hello again everyone, properly this time. As you can see, we're out on the water. I'm in the Kayak, the foldable one, which you saw me put together. There's some noisy geese up ahead. We're on the River Severn. We're going from, well, we're somewhere in Wales, where we've camped for the night to get an early start. And we're going down to Shrewsbury, which is the end point, in 3 days. It's not a hardcore one, probably 12 to 14 miles a day, something like that, but it is quite a winding river. In fact, we pretty much go all the way around back on ourselves over a mile span, I think. It's so far beautiful, other than that aeroplane that's just gone over. But I hit record, so that was my fault. So I'm going to catch up to these guys and show you some of this beautiful surroundings. Well, we're just out and having a look around at the moment because we've got these stony beaches and trees down, and trying to figure out what we're going to do, if we have to portage around or if there's a route around that side. Yeah, a lot of downed trees here. And we're at the other side. Our first obstacle of the day dealt with. Just a little portage, a little lining, tiny paddle, then another line, and out the other side. One good thing this kayak is for is portages and stuff. So easy, so light. But it's a beautiful day. Started off quite chilly. Last night was chilly, and then as the sun was sort of coming up, kind of evaporated all that cloud away. So I just got to catch up with the other guys here because I'm setting up the camera.
Reckon so far then? Hey? So what do we reckon so far then? Yeah, awesome.
Right, I got beef burrito style filling with rice, so I don't need the taco shells or anything. Just stopped for a spot of lunch, beautiful spot, and looking over the map. What are we, third of the way?
I think so.
Yeah, roundabout I think, yeah.
Plenty of time. Simon's had fishy noodles, his favourite.
Oh, yes. The lunch that keeps giving all afternoon.
Just glad we're not sharing a tent.
Soon be off the first map then. Yeah. I've got my double glasses going on.
Right, that's our short lunch stop done with. My slightly clumsy getting in. It's only when the camera's on. So it should be a bit easier now, because we did the last hour in what it took us distance-wise to do the first 2 hours, because we were just portaging and aligning the boats and that. So it should be smoother sailing now. But yeah, it was quite spicy, that taco filling with rice. bloody beavers.
I mean, there is a spot just here, but there is a spot you can get back in just down here. It's a bit of a clamber down. No, actually, it's not. It's not. Ignore that. It's not. There's no kind of nothing at the bottom.
We'll have a look first to see what it looks like, and then
Let me just have a little look further down. It's just that I can see there's a hedge, there's a fence line here as well. You see?
yeah.
I can get back on it. Look from here. I can help.
Maybe we could just hold that for a second. I'll try and get back in.
Once you're there, it's actually not. They all sort of press down.
Good. Woo! Log jam complete. Hello! We've reached an island on which we intend to camp. Now there's big old banks and gullies on the actual island itself. It's not a gigantic island, so we scouted around the outside and decided on the beach as the best option. There's a spot under a tree. I'm going behind the camera there. A few points I'll speak to you guys about in a minute, but yeah, pretty happy. We got here in good time, really, and time to unload. Welcome to my spot. It's just as the river snakes around the island. You've got this sort of old tree here, and I thought I could just tuck my leg end under there a bit and make the most of the flattish area. Maybe I can kick some stones around and level it a bit more. But I think we're just going to have a brew before getting set up. We deserve it.
and you can hear them popping, cracking.
Yeah.
And they just mix the sedge all around the hop.
I was thinking of moving the stones around a bit to level it out, but I don't think I actually need to. I think I can deal with this. See how this goes. Can I find a root? Yes! I have to put a bigger rock on there. I'm rocking the Fathom EV sleeping bag and my mummy style Thermarest mat, nice and small and light. I didn't want to go to a summer bag yet, it's getting pretty chilly in the evenings and sort of first thing in the morning before the sun kind of evaporates off all that cloud. But yeah, that's done fine so far, and I'll fill you in about that. I've just brought you over to the side here, further down the beach, to talk to you for a second away from the guys. Yeah, so yesterday we did get to camp, and that's not now. Bit of a weird lineage for the video. I thought I was taking on water in the kayak, but it's actually my fault. I took the main bag out the front to give my legs some extra breathing room, and give the bag to Simon to have in his canoe. Yeah, because it's obviously a lot smaller, and as a result of that and me leaning back more, I took on some water from the back. So I got to camp, there was that, there was one of my dry bags, only a cheap one that didn't have that much in it, just lunch prep stuff. Took on water as well, and yeah, I was getting a little flustered, so I decided not to film. Plus, oh yeah, my action camera as well kind of stopped working. It's been very strange. I think some water got in the battery compartment where one of the clips hadn't gone fully down. So it seemed like one thing after another, and I just chilled that night. Start fresh today. So yeah, we've actually done another kind of, I don't know, 7-8 hours of paddling today. About between 12 and 15 miles, hard to tell the way it snakes, but yeah, it's been better than yesterday with the paddling, because the first day we had so many like log jams, weirs, mini rapids and stuff like that. Now two rivers are joined and opened right up. It's been a lot easier going. We're going with the flow, and yeah, so we've got here a bit quicker than we did yesterday. So I'm just going to finish getting set up, collect some firewood stuff, have a fire down here on the beach. And Simon actually cooked last night, so you can check out his video to see that, and my turn tonight. Simon's just finishing his setup. He used a tarp last night, but tonight you're tarpless.
Tarpless.
Tarpless. Tarpless Simon. Yeah, so he's confident with the weather, which should be really. It's been lovely.
Yeah, we're not due any rain. And if we are, I'm going to be a bit more concerned about us being on this beach.
Yeah, all the rainwater coming down the rivers.
Yeah, my bivvy's waterproof, it'll be alright.
You'll be floating down the river, innit? Yeah. An air bubble.
Like a lilo, but covered from the rain. Perfect.
Oh, it's nice to sit down on a chair when you've been sat down on that all day. Ah, so some water filtered. It's using George's filter for that. It's quicker than mine. I need to get a new one really. And that's because I'm doing some pasta later, so I did plenty of water for that. It's like a group cook. Yeah, pretty much all set up. Just need to go around and get some firewood, which is pretty easy because it all washes up. This River Severn just floods, God, 5 meters or more higher than this. So you got stuff up in the trees, little tinder bundles and stuff. So just collect up some of that, and I need to maybe get out some wet stuff as well. Hang it up to dry. I haven't got a change of trousers. Last night I was just sat around in my thermal leggings, which is one of the other reasons I didn't want to film last night. But we get a nice quicker video here with like a day of paddling, a camp, and then we're paddling on to Shrewsbury. We passed the Welsh border today, so we're back in England. And yeah, this is a lovely spot.
Better than dogs, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just sit really still and they'll come.
I've seen the ones that go on the patio door. Yeah, and you can have a bird house, so you can look inside.
Oh, cool.
Where they lay the eggs and everything. It's recorded.
There's a
Serious?
light.
Casually looking at surroundings. An extreme Simon close-up. Pondering wistfully. Man, make fire.
How bad is finished?
Yeah, okay.
We've got another one there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot.
There's some chorizo to go in with our pasta. So I'll just do chunks so I can get that skin off. And nothing fancy, we just have slices. Haven't seen this plate in a while, have you?
Are they in the frame?
No.
Because I could turn them while you're doing your thing.
Do what makes you happy.
Are they in frame?
No.
Oh,
But you can still play with your socks. We've all only had one, dear. Just for my viewers, that wasn't me. Saucing it up. Adds flavour. I've left a tiny bit of water in there so it stays hydrated while I warm it through. And chorizo.
Spam.
Spanish spam. Play with your socks. Smell nice?
Rivery.
Nearly there. And voila. Actually, I'll probably kind of do more of a pour. Well, do yourself first, Andy. And the shallow plate.
Yeah.
We can have seconds. Just leave the lid on. Parmigiano, Simon?
Oh yes, please.
This is my special camping grater, but my special kind of nutmeg camping grater. Enough? Never enough.
Yeah, no, lovely, thank you.
Here we go. Got as much parmesan as Simon, I think. Adds the flavour. Pasta, a good meal for filling up on a trip. All them carbs. Here we go. Extreme Simon close up.
Off your chin. Just the old job. I'm glad you right on my hat when I was talking.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Brew dogging it up, both
Absolutely.
of us.
Yep.
Soon be twilight.
Beautiful evening, isn't it?
Yeah, burgers.
Nick! Well, we've got bacon cooking, smell drifting down the river, courtesy of Rachel, which is nice to wake up to. Well, I was going to say it's about 6:30, but it's probably getting on for 7 now. Everyone's up, ready to tackle the day, and it's a chilly one this morning. Got Simon's jumper on. Yeah, slept really well again. Third night. I mean, we'd slept at the campsite before we set off, so yeah, third night in a tent. Yeah, really good sleep. And yeah, just gonna get some energy from this bacon before doing anything.
Well, I think you've done, I don't know how long that was actually. Probably about 7 or 8 minutes, I suppose.
Sausage and bacon sarnie. That's the way to start the day, and cooked for you. I'm gonna get a breakfast preparer for every trip, I think.
Cheers.
It's a breakfast, isn't it?
Thank you guys. Fantastic breakfast.
You got the job. Here's the last day.
Shame for it to end.
Oh, that's got to be a winner.
Oh, you hit a rock.
I think you hit a rock, yeah.
Quick, Nick's go with this one. Let's see if I can get it across.
Oh, that's a risky
So
one.
it is a bit of a risky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Side on.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Pick your own stones, I find.
Sabotage.
Oh! Oi!
Like a missile.
Oh, look at that, look.
Oh man.
Right, that's us away from the island. We just scooted around the back of the island, because I went there yesterday, and where it kind of narrows into the channel, it speeds up, so we thought we'd get a little slingshot effect. Slows down towards the end though, but it's still a fun start to the day. But yeah, what a nice island. You couldn't really penetrate into the middle of it, but that beach was perfect for the three of us. May have even got a fourth there. But yeah, quicker paddle today. We've all slept like logs every night, to be honest. Like the first night and the night before we set off at the campsite in Welshpool. Yeah, on to Shrewsbury today, and the river just gets wider and wider and probably faster and faster as well as we get down. When we started off and we were on the narrow channels with lots of fallen trees and stuff, I was definitely an advantage, sort of nimble and agile in this. And then on these more open rivers, the wind seems to be affecting me more than the others. I don't know if it's the wind or the current's not pushing me as much because of the shape of the hull of the canoe, but yeah, I'm a little bit slower than them on the open ones. Oh, there goes the action camera. Alright, so I'm going to paddle on to Shrewsbury and see what we see along the way.
How do?
Nearly at the end point.
Not far.
Good one? Well, good trip?
Good trip. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Good camp spots. Nice varied paddling. Bit of walking.
And just wanted to thank you guys for inviting us along.
You're very welcome.
It's been a great trip. Very much appreciated.
Very welcome.
River's just starting to pick up a little bit of speed here. So you probably can't tell because I just started off again. We are coming pretty close to Shrewsbury now, so I thought I'd wind things up here. I'm actually pretty happy with this Kayak canoe for a 3-day trip. It's done well. Now right now I admit my bigger dry bag is in Simon's canoe so I can stretch my legs out, but all I have to do is use like 3 smaller dry bags rather than like a big one, something like that, just to fit them into the ends more snugly. And I think I've got a system with this going. But considering we've been going over weirs and over rocks and scraping along pebble beaches, it's held up well. I'll do a little video on this kayak soon on the review channel, sort of show you some shots of how it's looking and stuff. But Pretty impressed. Been a good trip. Apologies that you only saw kind of one evening of it, but you didn't miss much with the other evening with me. I wasn't in the best of moods. But you can watch that on Simon's video, you can see him cook up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.